I want the patients there to be motivated, to be inspired, to do more, to feel better. So I think about the movie Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, because he's fine, but he's also in the movie. And they go in outer space, and it's kind of like ARC, where I went for physical therapy. It's floating around in space and doing all these cool things. And at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. So if I went into space, it would be just like that. It would be like ARC, in the place where I went for physical therapy. I was just floating around for whatever amount of time I was there. And the therapist would come and get me and sweep me away, and we would go and do things. And I was always happy to see them. And I would just say to them, what you got? Because I know you got something, so let's do it. And when all of that therapy was over, it was time for me to re-enter the atmosphere, just like Sandra Bullock re-entered the atmosphere. So when you are in a space vessel and you are re-entering the atmosphere, it's really turbulent, and it's dangerous, but you're re-entering the atmosphere, so it's awesome, and you're excited, but there's going to be about 10 minutes or so when it's life or death. Your vessel is going to be on fire, and it's going to zoom into Earth's atmosphere, and it's going to fall apart. Pieces are going to be going everywhere, and that is you entering the atmosphere. So I equate that to when I got out of therapy and I went home, because it's a very difficult process. It is harder than being in the hospital, because when I was in the hospital, it was like summer camp, and it was really cool, and I had a lot of fun. But re-entering the atmosphere has to be done, and there are pieces that fall off of the vessel, and those pieces need to be gathered, because you need them when you are back on Earth. And those are pieces like me becoming in control of my life again, me waking up. And a lot of the things I learned in therapy are going to help me when I get back to Earth. And re-entering the atmosphere, I realized that those silly sessions I had were really meaningful. So I think about the movie Gravity and Sandra Bullock re-entering the atmosphere, and George Clooney was somewhere in the movie, I don't know, but he's really, really, really fun.